I know you're not going to believe me, and you're going to totally think I'm completely lying, but I swear on this little tiny Bible right here that this is the truth. I'm telling you the truth. There was a movie shoot here at the convent for the last 2 weeks, and you're never going to believe this part either. The director of the movie is Steven Spielberg. Yep, they approached us sort of out of the blue months ago asking if they could shoot here. And everybody thought it was like a scam, like it wasn't the truth. But it turns out it was, up until he came on one of the sort of setting up days where they were looking at everything and planning. He showed up that day, and that was the only time that we actually believed it was true. But they were here. They shot inside and outside the convent for, I think, 3 days. There was a lot of setup before that, a lot of tear down behind that. They were at the retreat house, and they had craft services tables set up over there. They were the nicest people in the world. That's what I really wanted to emphasize about this whole experience, is that a whole cast and crew, everybody up to and including Mr. Spielberg, were some of the nicest people I've ever met. And I worked in Hollywood for 23 years, and it wasn't like that when I worked in Hollywood. People were really, really sort of bloodthirsty and cutthroat, and nobody was really nice. They would only be nice to you if you could give them something. But I swear upon this little tiny Bible, oops, wrong hand, this little tiny Bible, that every single person from the lowest to the highest in the hierarchy of filmmaking on this crew was incredibly nice. They weren't just nice, they were kind. Like when we went over kind of shyly to see if we could eat at the craft services table, everybody was like, oh yeah, come on in, help yourself, nice to meet you. And they were very quiet and respectful of our way of life. Of course, everybody fell in love with Jenny because she was the star of the whole thing. I think it's supposed to be coming out in summer 2026, and it's a UFO movie, believe it or not. And some of it is set at a convent. The cast members that we met were Eve Hewson and Josh O'Connor. So nice, so humble, down to earth, a little bit shy even. They were so kind. I didn't get to meet Mr. Spielberg personally, but the costume people and a couple of other people asked me to be a consultant for some of the costuming and the props and the movement, the business that the nuns were doing in this. And so I was about 3-4 feet away from Mr. Spielberg. And the thing I need the public to know about him is that he is just excited to make films now as he was when he was just a kid out of film school. He was so excited. Every scene he would shoot it, and then afterwards he would go, good job, guys, excellent, that's wonderful, every time. I thought surely he's going to get mad about something, but he didn't. He was so encouraging and supportive. So I just want you to know that about Steven Spielberg and the people that he works with. They are not only nice, they're kind, they're wonderful people. And Jenny and all of us miss them. We miss seeing them every day.
Então, tá aí uma das freiras desse convento em que o Spielberg está filmando e tentando aqui adivinhar uma hipótese por que estão filmando isso no convento. É um filme de OVNIs em um convento. A gente já sabe que tem alguns trechos do filme que vão se basear em Roswell. Já sabemos que tem trechos de filme que vão se basear em possivelmente análise dos seres, uma autópsia, algo do tipo. Já sabemos que vão ter trechos do filme que vão ser esses casos recentes de pilotos de caças da Marinha Americana perseguindo OVNIs. Então você vê que a história está sendo passada nesse filme do Spielberg, se os papéis que estão descritos na página de descrição desse filme forem de fato aqueles que estão lá, o que eu acredito que seja. Então ele vai passar a história inteira, talvez explicando desde os primórdios como o fenômeno óbvio começou, e se ele for explicar desde os primórdios, ele vai usar os casos que aconteceram com religiosos. Se você pegar a Bíblia, tem lá a roda de Ezequiel, você tem vários fenômenos descritos na Bíblia que são correlatos a fenômenos de OVNIs que foram avistados na Antiguidade. Então, talvez ele vai pegar justamente nesse convento, não atualmente, mas talvez centenas de anos atrás, freiras tendo, e há relatos disso que a Diana Pasulka, a teóloga lá dos Estados Unidos, pesquisou, de freiras que tiveram contato com esses fenômenos luminosos e que, na época, explicavam como anjos. São anjos, estão comunicando, ou são demônios, enfim, de acordo com a religião cristã. Então, talvez o Spielberg esteja querendo passar essa imagem justamente de que esse fenômeno não é um fenômeno novo, é algo que vem muito, muito, muito antes de ter drones, de ter aeronaves, é algo que remete ao início da humanidade, talvez, ou talvez até antes disso. Então, talvez é isso que o Spielberg esteja querendo passar com essa filmagem em um convento e talvez dar essa mensagem de que os religiosos cristãos podem estar chamando de anjos e demônios e que os ufólogos chamam de extraterrestres, pode ser o mesmo fenômeno. Talvez essa a mensagem que ele queira passar fazendo essa gravação no convento. Bom, seguindo aqui. Então, 2026, muito aguardado o filme do nosso amigo Steven Spielberg, que ainda não tem nome o filme. Já mudou de nome umas 2, 3 vezes e agora está sem nome. Bom, e lembrando, foi filmado também em New Jersey, olha só, onde teve a invasão de OVNIs. Então, grande parte do filme, ou a maior parte dele, foi gravada lá em New Jersey.